Hey guys, Guy Burdick with Fierce Island Haunted House out here in the haunt mecca of the world, South Dakota. Here's the above ground crypt. My camera guy Randall. Here's the above ground crypt that you guys kind of watched us build. We're going to build a whole kind of scene this year. It's all going to be above ground crypts and that kind of cool stuff. I've gotten a ton of questions on how it was made. It was really pretty simple, so I'm going to go ahead and just give you a quick rundown so you guys can maybe build one for yourself. Okay, the whole thing is made out of nothing but that foam, whatever the blue stuff, 2x2s, yep, there you go, and my favorite media of all time, old hot tub covers, free foam. Okay, how do we do it? Alright, come on over here, Randy, we'll show them. First thing we did was, you come in here, if you point inside there, you can see I just made a 2x2 frame for the whole thing and then covered it in Luan. Alright. The lid is made 100% out of hot tub covers. How did we do that? Well, I thought about it for quite a while, and what I ended up doing, I'll flip it here so you can see it, is I made this shape. I made a template, and I think I threw it away, otherwise I'd show it to you. You can see this shape right here. This shape right here. So I made a template of that shape. I took the template of that shape, put it on my styrofoam covers, went over to my bandsaw, and I cut out about 25 of those cross sections, and I glued them together. So I'll show you what that looks like underneath here. There you can see there's a bunch of cross sections of hot tub covers glued together. All right, it didn't come out perfect. So then what I had to do, I had to sand the whole thing down to make it smooth. So I used a really heavy, oh, here it is. Right there, that's what I use to sand the foam. I use that quite a bit. It's just paper. I don't know what the hell kind it is. It cost me like 65 cents. Okay, so that's what I use to sand the foam. Glued it all together. Okay, now I had the framework of Luan. Well, what I did then is I took the Luan framework and I cut sections of the Luan out. As you can see here, here, and then over here. When I cut those sections out, then I took a thin piece of foam, made it look like brick, and sandwiched it from the other side. So now it looks like brick exposed. The base right here is this blue foam right there. The trim piece along the top, pool noodle, cut in half. Thanks Alan Hobbs for that tip. Decorative-wise, I could have put more decoration on it. Some of my inspirations are, well, everybody, but like Ken from K Studios, he puts lots of decorative trim on his. I was going to do that, but my ADD kicked in and I ended up wanting to paint it and get it done. So in this one, I didn't get that all decorated, but we will maybe in the next one. The top piece right here, somebody wanted to see this. We'll show them that, Randy. This is just some type of Celtic cross. I made that out of foam. I just took a piece of foam and then I carved it out with my router bit. That's all I did. Then, a lot of people have asked, what did I cover, what did I foam, hard coat it with? Well, I hard coated it with a product called Stowe. This is an exterior concrete product. I buy it from the supplier. And I always buy mist tints. This stuff is pretty expensive, but since I'm going to paint it anyway, I always buy the stuff that somebody ordered and it's the wrong color. I get a 5-gallon bucket for like $5. It comes in like 3 or 4 different finishes. I like the fine finish. Anything harder than fine, it gets kind of rough. You cannot sand it once you put that stuff on, and you can spray it through a hopper gun. if you bore out the hole in the hopper gun. So that's what it's finished with. Then I came and I went and just painted the individual bricks, washed the whole thing out, added lots of detail. Spanish moss from my buddy Kevin McMullen. He brought me a bag of that at Trans World from New Orleans. Sticks coming out of it. Inside, over here, if you look at this right here, I wanted it to look more interesting, so I made it look like the corner is busted out. All these is hot tub cover bricks that I stacked, made it fall down. We'll leave a pile at the bottom. Inside, I'm going to paint it black so you can't see it. Put a green light in there. Probably have a little bit of fog coming out of it. Should be pretty cool. Let's see. Different paint washes. I've got about, oh man, probably 10 different layers of paint washes on it. I could probably do it some more, but it's time to move on to something else. How much time do I have into it? Well, I suppose from start to finish, I probably got 10 hours into it. But the end result's pretty cool. One thing that I found out is you really want to accent your cuts. Once I put it in set lighting, you really want to accent your cuts so they pop out. So anyhow, I got a customer here. We got to sell him something. So he doesn't want to be on YouTube, so we'll take off. All right, thanks. Talk to you later.